Alright, so I'm away from a lot of the traffic. This spot's actually pretty good. Let's see what's over here. This is a dead end, but let's see if there's anything fun around here. Definitely not a lot of cars. This is the other side of Riley Park, which I actually, when the snow melts, I actually might be able to go to that trail on that side, but at any rate, very nice afternoon today. Plus 13 degrees Celsius. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I would guess above 60. And nothing down. Nothing but a parking lot. Go up. Sketchy guy in his car. Who knows what he's doing? Side note, this thing might be a good thing for cops. It's not that loud. You can sneak up on guys in their cars, creeping out people in the park. Might be a good way to do it. So right now I'm next to Riley Park, like I mentioned before, in Calgary, Alberta. And I'm going to head towards, after I stop here, I'm going to look at the next neighborhood called Hillhurst, which actually I'm technically in Hillhurst, I believe, right now. And I'm heading west. And originally, with the original name, West Hillhurst is after Hillhurst as I go west. So I might actually go up on that, on this overpass here, since I don't want to wait. And yeah, see what it's like on that side of the tracks. I'm having a hard time on these really hard 90-degree turns, though I can't seem to get them. That's okay. So I think this shows off the versatility of the board. You can just pick it up, run with it, and go with it. I stepped on my lace. Happened to get these Converse shoes at the local skate shop, Mission Skate, and let's get away from this traffic. All right. So, it's actually a major road. away from some of this wetness. In Calgary, there's quite a bit puddles, so I have to, this time here, so I do have to watch myself since I don't want to damage the electronics on the board. So, alright, this seems like a nicer road. Actually, I probably could have gone there, but anyway. So anyway, my first time longboarder, so I needed to get myself some shoes, so I got these Converse shoes that I was told helps with skateboarding because it has a flat sole and it's got a grippy plastic or grippy sole of the shoe on the bottom, so I decided to go that route. Just make sure no one's coming. This is actually a Calgary bike lane, but you can kind of see it's actually really rocky. So I think I'm gonna it'd be perfect if there's no rocks. I'd blast down this, but not exactly ideal. So maybe I'll go on this side. So yeah, I'm a first-time longboarder, and so I've had to get helmet, some gear. I just got a GoPro yesterday to chronicle my adventures on the boosted board, and it looks like there's actually a longboarder or a skateboarder ahead of me. And yeah, I've been using it to commute to work. Oh, actually, it looks like a rollerblader. No, it's a skateboarder. See if he freaks out when he sees it. Not too much. I actually find in Calgary, it's funny, people are they keep to themselves. Yesterday when I was at Safeway, a guy had seen me carrying the board. He was a longboarder, and he was saying how awesome it was when I explained to him about the boosted board. But I do find the average person doesn't want to acknowledge that they're looking at you, and I kind of get that feeling. I think I'm the same way. You don't want to be rude, but anyway, it's I haven't had too many people going crazy over it. A few people kind of look. It's pretty busy intersection, actually. But yeah, no, so far so good. It's been a lot of, like you can see, there's actually quite a bit dry patches here in March. It's March 8th today, so. Alright, let's try some hills. So I'd say, I don't know what this is. Could be a 20-degree incline, I think. Boosted boards say they can go up it. Actually, yeah, I'll try it. I don't want to waste all my battery, but... Okay, this is it. Max throttle going up. Actually pretty good. So I'm going about 20 kilometers an hour right now, maybe just under. So this is coming up on the other side of the hill, up actually to where I went to school at SAIT, State Software Development. and it's actually where a lot of the rich houses are. Oh, I can feel the board's choking. I was reading on Boosted Reddit that it's good to carve up these hills, so I'm attempting to do so. There we go. Hit the max top of the hill. All right. So these hills actually might not be, or these streets might not be too busy. It doesn't look like it today. It's a Sunday, so usually not a lot of cars on the roads on Sundays. But actually on my commutes in the morning, I'm pretty lucky because I live right by the river and there's a lot of great bike paths, so I can actually, that's a big hill. I can actually go faster than most bikes, so I don't get passed by them. I'm just trying to make sure I don't do something I regret here. This is actually my first big hill, so that's why I'm a little concentrating on the road. Because if I start going, I'm gonna have to jump off this board. My legs are actually a bit sore today too, because I just got back from Argentina a couple of days ago, and so I went on the board 2 hours yesterday because I'd missed it, and so I'm still working up my my stabilizing muscles on my feet. I'm starting to get my feet, but you know, there's a lot of work I can do to get better. I'd like to be able to take tighter turns. I can see some people drifting around corners. That'd be kind of fun one day to do. I believe this is where I started, actually. Yeah, just coming up on the other side. Just did a little loop around the neighborhood. For anyone interested, this is I'm using a GoPro 3 white, so it's 260 Canadian dollars, so it's not too expensive. And I was looking at the more expensive ones, but I don't know. I think this does 1080p at 30 frames per second, which is actually a little bit more than I think it's perfect for what I need it for. After that, like I've seen the 4K sizes on some of the other boards or some of the other cameras is just too much space. I don't know. I guess I have a terabyte hard drive, but it seems like overkill to me. But I mean, maybe if I was doing some professional stuff, maybe I'd like to do that, but for doing videos like this, I think it's probably even more than enough. So yeah, GoPro 3, or GoPro Hero 3, I think they call it now. And let's see if he stops for me. And so I got that yesterday, so I've been playing around with it to see what kind of videos I can get. I had actually a issue when I first got it where it almost sounds like there's a helicopter above me, which is some static noise. that I was able to figure out, and just needed to update the firmware on the camera, so I did that. And well, I guess we'll see. This is my second video, so we'll see if the problem is gone now. So where do I want to go, down that road or not? That's a nice road. But I think I might. Why not? I'll take a look. That's kind of the trendy part of the Calgary area. I'm actually in a pretty trendy area around Kensington. The area is called Sunnyside. This area is called, I think this is West Hillhurst, like I'd mentioned earlier. Originally named West Hillhurst because it is west of the community, Hillhurst. So. So let's see if I can get on this road. Oh, this looks like it's technically a bike lane, but there's cars that drive on it. Don't really understand that. Maybe they make it extra wide. Coming up to a store called I really like called Dairy Lane, and it's I don't know how well known it is actually. I think it's on Urban Spoon. It's pretty highly rated. Really good milkshakes and burgers. So, there it is. It's actually hard to get into on a weekend. How long the battery is going to last on this. I'm just going to... Okay, I'm at 3 bars. I did go up that hill, so I heard that going up the hills makes you go considerably slower. Or, sorry, it makes you go considerably less distance. So at Calgary, it does have quite a few hills, but where I'm at right now, it's not too bad. But like that hill I went up there, you know, I'm sure it could drain it pretty quick, so we'll see how far I can go today. I haven't actually measured how far I can go on it exactly, but I would guess 7 kilometers based on what I did yesterday. Myself here. Alright. You know, I was a little apprehensive about this GoPro too, because it kind of makes you look weird. I mean, but then I realized kind of so does an electric skateboard. Everyone kind of looks at you, and I'm the type that I don't like the center of attention at a party, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't consider myself an introvert, but I like to keep to myself. And yeah, it's pretty much impossible with a board like this to keep to yourself, I'm finding. So this is a kind of a trendy spot I'm in right now. And I'm going to pull over, because I don't know where I want to go from here. I guess I could go on the sidewalk here. That's the other thing I've been playing around with this. When is good to go on the road and not a road like this? Yeah, I don't think it's a great idea to do. This is a slanted sidewalk. But yeah, now I'm heading towards Kensington area, or I think the area is called Kensington, but the community is called Hillhurst. So, actually be going by the skate shop that I got my shoes and my helmet at, called Mission Skate, I believe, and it's a lot of cool shops around this spot. It's the Kensington Legion, Canadian Legion. It's getting kind of busy up this way. Let's see what we can do. Beer pong? Holy Jesus, this is a pretty bad sidewalk. They're doing a lot of construction around here, actually, changing houses built in the 1940s after war into condominiums, so kind of controversial. I mean, I can see the debate where Calgary's big problem is that they're sprawling out so far, and I think some of the worst densities in Canada, so they're trying to put more condos inner city, because that's where we are. You can see I'm approaching downtown here, and so, you know, there's initiatives to make higher density housing. Oh, geez. And condominiums are the obvious choice there along here, and there's been a lot of people, you know, the Hillhurst community in particular has been rising against it about these really large ones of 8 stories, and they say they only want 6 stories, and that got rejected. So yeah, we're getting 8-story condos along some of these stretches. Enough of that. So I'm approaching Kensington here, Kensington area. This is Shoppers Drug Mart. There's a lot of food stores around here. Oh God, I almost fell off. So my plan here is actually to go up here, through here, and I'm going to actually go down a road called Gladstone. Much like Gladstone from Full House, the 90s sitcom that America loves. And that San Francisco loves, because I believe it was filmed in San Francisco, or at least that's the images they showed. So yeah, down this road is a lot of interesting shops, and they're actually been opening a lot more recently. And this is chicken on the way if you want fried chicken. Greasy but tasty. My favorite are the corn fritters. And actually this is, this 119 14th Street is the place called the Assembly co-working space, where a lot of startups in Calgary actually congregate. I forget the names of them, but I've actually gone there to, they have some web development kind of talks, meetups, meetup.com has some really good meetup groups there. So yeah, I did the introduction to JavaScript because although I've done JavaScript, I have not done much in the way of using the new technologies. Or like integrating them in a way that's best practices and this and that. So Meetup has been actually really awesome for me. I'm actually a part of the science meetup group as well. They have some interesting ones. I haven't gone to any yet because I just signed up, but they actually have one about how to fix your car, which is kind of a neat idea. Not exactly science, but still interesting. A pretty quiet road. Approaching the Another Dimension comic store I go to once in a while. It's kind of cool. And the local bar, which is now called 10th Street Landing, which used to be called Fats. Decent food if you like burgers and all that. I believe this is end of the line for me. So we're close to my house now. That acceleration's awesome. I have to watch out sometimes, otherwise it'll throw me back. This is Riley Park. This is the east side of Riley Park that I'm on right now. This is it. It's actually really nice in the summer, a lot of nice flowers, and there's a sundial in front of me. Up there is SAIT, where I went to school. I also went to UC, but also did software development at SAIT, engineering at UC. And there you have it. Well, better cross now before there's no cars here. So that's it. Thanks for watching. See you later.